The Hong Kong Comic-Con event exclusives Dan and Nash are here, and they look awesome. Let's check them out.
And here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, as you can see, my figures have finally shown up and they look really, really cool. Now, we're going to go over them, but this is more of a comparison, and we're just going to discuss basically how they look and their accessories, which there is quite a bit to talk about because we are articulation. I've done videos on both of these figures already, at least they're player ones, so you know what to expect from that. Check those videos out if you would like to know more about it. But these look freaking awesome, and they go fit nicely with all my other player twos that I currently have. I've sold some off, but we've got a nice little player two party going on this evening. Anyways, I'm going to check them out one at a time, and then we'll look at them kind of together and talk about them. Anyways, let's get started with Dan player two's package here. This one says Xism. The other one was his Aism or whatever, and it's just orange. But something I've noticed, and I'll point this out again when we look at Nash, is that the package itself, as far as the sprite, is the same as the player ones. All the other like exclusives and stuff and player twos, their sprite has matched the color of the character in the box. At least I think all of them have. At least all the ones that I own have. Somebody tell me down in the comments if that is not consistent across the board. But of course it's nice, stormarena packaging. It looks really good as far as the orange and lavender Dan right there on the back. Now for Nash, same concept. His is a V-ism though. I think his player one was a Z-ism, so his is in blue right here. And again, the sprite is the player one color. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I know the ones that I own look like the player two as far as the sprite is concerned, but fantastic packaging nonetheless. Let's get Dan down really quick and take a closer look at him, and then it's going to be kind of a hybrid. We'll look at his aesthetic right now, and then when we go through his accessories, we'll have to look at his aesthetic a little bit more. But he looks really darn good, just like player one, this time only instead of the pink or whatever with the black shirt and the brown gloves, this time we've got kind of a sherbet orange color with a black shirt and the lavender gloves, and I like that a lot. I think those look really, really good. Head sculpts are different. Pretend you can't see them for now, and we'll go over that more here in a minute. But the suit, just like the first one, there's nice subtle shading all throughout the gi and stuff. Looks really good. Also want to point out, we have different skin tones. It looks like my camera is showing you. It's slight but noticeable. So the skin tones kind of, throw a little bit of a monkey wrench in it as far as head swaps. But if you're somebody like me, I wouldn't freak out about it. It would look good nonetheless. And I like the little detail as far as the little tie on his ponytail right there are different colors corresponding to what player you're messing with right there. Let's get Nash down really quick, because he looks freaking awesome as well. This white vest turned out spectacular. Beautiful, like dark gray, or even maybe a little bit of black that they've hit with the airbrush right through there. Looks fantastic. Of course, it's the exact same sculpt in the pants, just this time dark navy blue with some darker shading throughout. Basically the exact same spots as on the player one. Looks really good. His watch is now blue versus black. I think that looks really awesome. And again, we'll go over the head sculpts more down the line. And but these, their skin tones match. It's the exact same color. So as far as head swaps between the two figures, you won't have a problem whatsoever there. But as far as their aesthetics, we knew they were going to be awesome. We knew what we were buying from all the promo images, but in hand, man oh man, do these look really nice. Now for accessories, both these figures come with nice spreads of stuff. They're basically the same as the player ones, but some subtle and very important differences. We'll start with Dan here. Of course, he has the maniacal kind of Jack Nicholson grin head sculpt right here that I think looks really, really good, as opposed to the stern face that came on the player one in the package. This one looks really super freaking good. And of course, the crying face that everybody has been jumping up and down about. In hand, this one is a little less pronounced as far as the white on the for the tears or whatever. In promo images, it kind of looked like war war paint, but this looks really, really nice. Now for hands, he comes with the same spread of 8 hands as the player one. This time they just all have the lavender on them, and I think that's a very, very nice color choice, to be honest with you, if you ask me personally, which no one did, but I told you anyway. And of course he comes with the same energy ball as the player one that you can kind of disconnect, and there's the hand in there. It's the exact same one. Very, very nicely done. And of course the stand that Stormarena sends with everybody. As for Nash, he comes with the same stern face on him in the package as the player one, so they share that head sculpt. But this one comes with a new one. He has an open mouth yelling face versus the teeth gritting face that player one came with, and I think this is really, really cool. I like it. Looks really, really good. As far as his other stuff, he comes with the exchangeable butterfly flesh tone butterfly pieces for if you want to take the vest off, and the same 8 hands as well. They all look really good. Instead of that fantastic kick effect that we got with player one, we get a really awesome, I don't know the name of it, punch effect right here that goes over his fist. It's beautifully colored, like kind of yellowish into blue. It looks really super cool, and it's got a second piece to it that has comes with a stand, excuse me, and it's that same yellow into blue, and it's kind of like a sonic boom, like from Guile or whatever. Looks really, really nice as far as accessories are concerned. Oh, and I forgot to mention his glasses. How shameful of me, but these glasses are the same as the player ones. I know that there was some speculation that these could possibly be sunglasses or a different type of glasses. They are not. These are the same, and they are fantastically done. Okay, final thoughts on these two, the Hong Kong Comic-Con exclusive Dan and Nash. Of course, they're awesome. These are Stormarenas. Stormarena tends to hit, especially when it comes to Street Fighter for the most part. But these guys are really, really good. I love their colorways. I can't wait to try and get my hands on the Evo Las Vegas exclusives of these two and of Sagat. If I don't get my hands on Sagat, I will throw a conniption fit. So pray for me. And also, I have my copy of the dark orange and green stripe Sagat in the mail. It should be here any day now. Be on the lookout for that video. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. This has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.